Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today on Digital Playground, we're trying a new exciting game that hasn't even come out yet. So if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Adrian. I am one of the creators of Wildlife, the card game. I'm very happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Alastor. I'm part of Action Stories, the publishing company that is publishing Wildlife the card game.
Um, Hi, I'm Sergio. I'm also part of Fact Stories, and I will be watching the game.
Okay, well let's hit the table and see what we've got. So you guys are going to have to run me through how to play because I have never played this before.
Don't worry, that's why
You,
Adrian has separated all the cards, so I let him speak.
well, Wildlife, first of all, is a quick and fun competitive game for 2 to 5 players, and it's about making card sets of different animals that generate points at the end of each cycle or round. The main precepts of the game are simple, fun, and high interaction between players. So, how does it work? Well, at the beginning of your turn, you will have 6 cards in hand, and you will necessarily have to play 3. Okay? We have 4 types of animals. We have small, large, flying, and aquatic. You can see the small animals. They have a fox. The icon for a small animal is a fox. Big animal, a moose. For flying animals, it's a bird. And for aquatic animals, a fish. Okay? You can see that the small animals give you 1 point. Symbol of yes, 1 point. The big animals give you 2 points. Flying animal is a mix. They can give you 1 point or 2 points. And the aquatic animals is a kind of Morse collection. You can see there is a tape. You can see if you have one, you get 1 point at the end of the cycle or round. You have 2, you get 3 points. If you have 3 cards, you get 6. So it depends of how many aquatic animals do you have.
Awesome. And this
So
plays in how many rounds?
it depends on the number of players. We are playing 3 players, so 6 rounds.
All right.
And you at the top of each column, you can see there are some special cards. They give extra points. For example, for small animals, you have 2 cards, 2 points, but you multiply the 2 points for 3. You can see the card for small animals multiply for 3.
All right.
Big animals and flying animals is just for 2. Multiplies just for 2, and the same for aquatic animals. So the only one that it's different is for small. We have 3 rules to play these special cards. The first rule is that you must have at least one animal. For example, the small bird. You must have one flying animal to play the special card at the top. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second rule is you lost the last animal of that column, you lost the special card.
Oh, okay. Could you
Okay.
repeat that one more time?
You lost the last animal at the column. For example, you lost the last bird.
Mm-hmm.
So you lost to the special card at the top.
Okay.
And the third rule is that you can have just one special card of each kind. So you cannot put 2 multipliers for the flying animal, for example.
Okay. And Is it always at the top of the column is where the bonuses would be?
Yes,
Okay.
it's always at the top of the column. What else? For example, remember that at the end of each cycle or round, you will receive points, and the animals stay alive each round, and they give you points each round. Okay? But there is a special card that is the rain. The rain is the blue card at the right. Okay, this card gives you 3 points, but at the end of the round, you must discard this card.
So that's like an area of effect for your particular section? Oh, I think we lost them. Just waiting to reconnect. Sorry about that. I lost you guys.
Don't worry.
All right, give me 2 seconds just to make sure everything's back in order on. All right. So we're good to go again. So you were saying, sorry. So I had asked, what were the specialties when it came to the rain card? Is this like an area of effect for the game for your particular section, or does everyone get that?
No, you just score 3 points at the end of the cycle, and then discard this card at the end of the cycle.
Okay.
So it's a one-shot card.
Is there anything else we need to know before we dive into the game?
Yes, we have 6 special cards at the center of the table. For example, is the Predator. The Predator you can eat or eliminate one animal of an opponent. For example, if I want to take the squirrel out, so you put the card on the top of the squirrel, so the squirrel goes out. The hunter takes a complete column of animals and special cards. I can take the aquatic column out, but it's so powerful that you can defend yourself with this pink card that is the no hunting card.
Right.
This is the only card that is defensive and is reactive. You can, it's the only card that you play outside your turn.
Okay.
And we have catastrophe that are the fire. If these black cards affect all players.
Okay.
So the fire eliminates all animals and special cards. Only the aquatic animals can be safe of a fire.
Okay.
The opposite of the fire is the water pollution. The water pollution eliminates all the aquatic animals in all the player zones.
Okay.
And this card is a mix. This eliminates all cards the table except the rain. The rain stays at play, and at the end of the round, scores.
Okay.
And between turns or cycles, you draw cards until you have 6 cards.
So we draw from the central deck?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, perfect. So I'll let you set up the table, and
Okay.
we'll set up and go.
Alastor, Sergio, you want
Yeah,
to
perfect.
say something?
So
No, we can answer any questions.
right now I don't have any questions. It seems pretty straightforward.
This is
I really like the table design that you've set up here with all the little attributes. You can like move the bear and that stuff.
Oh yeah, I love the axolotl, but that's a personal taste.
I was just thinking that the fish reminds me of tricksters. It kind of has a reminiscence of the aquatic trickster from Ether Tower games.
I think it's more like a catfish.
Yeah, it looks like a catfish, but it looks very similar to the water spirit that they had in that game as well.
I don't know why these ones are not getting into the deck.
So when you're using Tabletopia, you have to wait for the deck that you're trying to accumulate to go yellow, and then
Oh, okay.
it'll pile in. And now we just have to shuffle,
Okay, perfect.
and we draw 6 cards.
You the 6. So,
Oh, okay, I already got mine.
okay, we are ready. So the first player. Remember, for example, if I begin the game, then Jay goes second, and Alastor is the last one. Then this mark and this token go to you, Jade, and you are going to be the second, and I'm going to be the last player to play the second round.
Okay.
So it's rotating first player marker, a little
Yes.
squirrel. So
Alastor,
you start.
I think you can start so Jay can see 2 turns before she plays.
Well, I would go. So is it going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Twice.
Okay. Because if we're going
I may
clockwise,
have
Yes,
I may
yes,
have to
you're
do
the red
a
one.
mulligan because I have like very aggressive cards and nothing to play for myself.
oh, so we can mulligan.
I think I can begin. I am the blue player. I can be the first one. Then Alastor is the yellow player, the second one, and
Okay,
Jay,
yeah.
you can be the third one, the
Okay,
red player.
perfect.
I have to play 3 actions. I played the fox is called Jaguar. We have names for the characters.
Will that
Then
be
I
printed on
have.
the cards?
We are not sure. Maybe this is called Spock. Spock, a salmon, and put a second Jaguar. So I have played my 3 actions.
All
I'm
right.
done. I do not draw new cards until the round ends. So now it's Alastor's turn.
All right.
So
I'll
I will
let
play.
Alistair play. I'll be right back. I'm just going to let the dog in.
Okay. I will wait for you.
adorable.
All right, I'm back. So you were saying.
So now it's my turn. I will play this little bird on the bird part. And now, since I have to play 3 cards, and my hand is kind of aggressive, I will play a hunter here to remove all of this column.
Yes, I can defend myself if I have the pink card, but I don't. So I must discard my 2 foxes. Oh,
And I will play this predator on the fish to remove also the fish. I
okay.
told you I have a very aggressive hand.
Now it's your
This was the
turn.
single animal I had. This was the only animal I had.
Okay, so I can play 3 cards. So I'm going to start with this guy, and I'm going to put that there.
Ooh.
So that it's there. And then I will put that card there.
It's the same, but just remember that you must play first an animal and then the special card. So
Okay.
it's almost the same. No.
Okay, perfect. And then I will play my last card over here, and I will be aggressive and take out your birdie.
Yes.
Eat the bird!
Now
Rawr! The birdie is gone.
so it's the end of the first cycle, and just Jay scores. You scores 4 points, Jay.
Woohoo! 4 points.
So you put the 4.
Two for the moose and 2 for the multiplayer.
Yes. So
4 points.
now we have new cards. We have now 6 cards again.
Oh wow!
But now Alastor is the first player, and now I am the last player. This is important, Jay, because the best moment at the game is when you are the last one.
Yes,
because
I noticed that as being the last person to be able to get that last push. So you have to strategize your play.
Yes. For example, the rain is a good card if you are the first players, because nothing take out the rain.
So just to give a quick summary to people joining at this point in the video. So we're playing Wildlife, the card game. Essentially, it's a set collecting, point scoring, very competitive game where essentially you're trying to set up all the abilities that you can, as well as set up your forest with your different creatures. But you have to be careful because there's natural disasters, as well as your opponents can send hunters into your area to take out your creatures.
So now, after I have played my fish and my eagle, I will play a predator on this moose.
A predator? Oh, my moose.
Yes, you cannot defend from a predator, so the moose goes out. And the modifier, remember one rule of the modifier: if you miss the last animal of the column, you miss the
I lose my bonus
card. Yes. So now it's your turn, Jay.
I am going to play fish. There we go. Oh, turn again. And then I will send out a predator to Alastor.
No! My little eagle.
Because I can't do anything else except play another card, I'm also going to take out your fish.
Goodbye, fishy.
Okay, now my turn. So first, I play a big animal here. Then I'm going
Oh, it's so cute.
going to send a predator to kill your fish, Jay.
Oh no, poor fishy. Fishy,
And
bye-bye.
I cannot play a third card, so I must discard, because the rule is that you must play or discard 3 cards.
Now, can you discard more than just one card at a round, or you can only discard depending on how many actions you haven't taken that turn?
I think he got caught. What was the question, and I can answer it?
So the question was if something if I can't play an action and I wanted to, or I've played all my actions, but I want to get rid of the cards that are currently in my hand, can I do that?
I don't think so. You have to wait until the end round so you can refresh your hand.
Oh, okay.
Well, you just wait for Adrian for that particular question.
No problem.
So how is your experience with the game so far?
I'm enjoying it. It's very cute.
It's good and it's quick. It's a quick game. I mean, I'm more of a very Ameritrash 6 hour long games, and I like this one.
Well, the one thing I would suggest, just to give players a chance to accumulate animals or things, would be that the first round aggressive cards can't be played, and then start with aggressive cards. But that so far would be the only thing I would criticize at this point. Is it feels like you don't get enough of a chance to play something into your field before you can actually start accumulating points.
Oh, yeah, that could. I will probably know that. We are still finishing the final rules, so that's a very nice suggestion.
Yeah, I understand that this is still in prototype and that the rules aren't finalized. So I can definitely see there being small tweaks like that being added, as in the first round, no aggressive cards could be played. Or if there was aggressive cards, it has to be disaster cards.
Yeah, apparently they are playtesting an option for discard 2 cards and take one, so you can compensate you don't have the cards you need in your hand.
Gotcha.
Guys, I'm back. Yes,
Perfect.
we're testing that because the problem is that you cannot discard all the cards you want because you are going to take more cards, and maybe that's an advantage. So the restriction could be that you lose cards, you draw just one, so you cannot discard your full hand and receive the total card.
That's true. But it does give you. So if you're discarding 2 cards for 1 card, are you limited to only doing that one, like as an action? And then moving forward? Because technically you could get rid of your whole hand that way, but it would take your whole 3 actions to do that.
No, we are thinking more like remember that you must play 3 cards. So if you discard 2 cards and receive one, you have now 5 cards at your hand. If you
Gotcha.
again discard 2 cards, but there is a limit. The moment you will have just 3 cards at your hand, so you must play that 3 cards.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. All right, so it was your turn.
Yes, and no, and I'm the last one, and I scores 2 points, and that's all. We end the second
Still at
cycle.
0 points.
So I get Mr. Chickmunk over here.
Yes, it's Miss Diddy.
All right, let's see what I've got. What am I going to play? So, gotta play 3 cards. So I'm going to start with a bird. And then I will put a modifier. And then I will play a second bird. And that will be my turn.
Yeah. Play.
I play all the birds.
Yes.
Just card. Next lot. And the third one. This one. Okay. Your turn, Alastor.
It's your time to get extra points. Or destroy ours.
Yes. Yes, I will put this little animal here. I will put the rain. And I think I will kill one of your birds so you don't get that many points.
Oh no, poor birdie. Bye bye, birdie.
Okay, so
So I would get 4 points. Oops.
we'll get 6 points.
Oh, I get 6 points. So 2 for the card and then times that by 2?
Four.
Alastor, 4 points.
So just to make sure, I would get 4 points because my bird is worth 2 points and then times that by 2 is 4 points.
Yes.
Yes.
I finally scored some points in this round.
Add 4 points.
Me, 6 points this round.
So the first player token would move over.
Yes,
We would get new shiny
Yeah.
cards.
we are half of the. Just 3 cards, okay. Wow. Okay. My first is going to be this small flying squirrel. Then and the third one, I'm going to try to kill your eagle. Well, the whole column. You can defend yourself if you have the pink card, the not hunting card.
Pink card! Blocked!
And well,
No hunting season.
not hunting seasons. Yes. Start your turn.
So I will put this little bird here. Put this multiplier here. And then for once I will not be aggressive this round. I will just put this fish here.
Alright, and then it's my turn. So since you weren't aggressive, I won't be aggressive. Well, let's see how many points you have right now.
2, 3.
No, I
4.
won't be mean. So I'm gonna play this little birdie here. And then I'll play this little creature here. And then
Birdie name is Robin.
so there we go, and that's my 3 cards. So point wise, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
Whoa.
We'll get
That's a lot of
4.
Yes.
We'll get 8 points.
Oh, it's gonna be a close game.
Alastor has 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So I end up with 8 points at the moment. I'm still last.
3 points.
So
Yes.
the score
Great
currently.
pass.
Whoops.
17 points, and Rank has 17 points.
Oh,
I
I
think
have 16.
yeah, I accidentally switched your thingy. I think you should be at 16 now. No.
Yeah, 16. And you.
Oh, okay, 16 points.
And then we get a new round of cards.
Yes, but remember that you must have 6 cards. So you remember that you spent a hunting card.
Mm-hmm.
So you need an additional. You must take an additional card, Jay.
Okay, I will take an additional card into my hand. There we go.
So now I start. I will put this cute axolotl on my fish column. And I will put this multiplayer up here. And keeping the peace agreement, I will just put this little foxy here.
I don't know what you're talking about because I don't have an agreement with you.
As a commander player, I respect the idea if I won't attack you until you attack me.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so it's my turn, so I'll play this bear here, this raccoon here. Whoops. Come down. And I will play the moose here. Come back down here. There we go.
Okay. I'm going to play as the last player of the round, so
I think he's gonna play a disaster
I
card.
want to play. Yes, a disaster calls. Everything goes to this card.
So everything goes into discard. It's not just one creature from each
Yes.
column.
Because it's a
Everything.
fire and an air pollution.
Okay.
You see the
Right.
you can
It was going to be so beautiful with all the little fishy I had.
Four, white.
this one, there is just one card combined fire and in the whole deck. It's just one card.
But it's very useful you managed to draw it, apparently.
Whoops, wrong card. No, don't take that card.
Yes. Remember that if you lose the last animal card on the column, you lose the
No, I was
multiplier.
trying to do that. It's just that I clicked multiple cards and one from my
Ah,
my
okay.
hand came out as well. I'm like, no, not my hand.
Okay.
So you've played a destruction card or a disaster card, and then you still have
Ma-
2 cards.
Yes.
So
Correct.
you're going to be the only one to get points this turn, and you will win the game.
Oh, but we have still one more
Oh, that's
turn.
true. We have one more turn. I don't think I can recap from losing all those creatures.
Oh, I will get just 3 points.
That puts you on 19. 19. 8 and 17.
Sim up a game cards until we have 6 cards. And
Okay, let's see what I've got this time. So I'm at a really big disadvantage because I'm the first player.
yes, correct.
Well, I will still try and do this. So I will play a fishy card. I will play a bonus fishy card. And then I will play a large creature. And then I will fix my cards.
Okay. Play. Oh, we call Robin. They're here. And the rain.
So is there only rain cards, or are there other natural cards that you'll be playing for like bonus points?
Just rain, and there are just 5 cards in total of rain. The rain is good because for example, the last turn, remember the water pollution card?
Mm-hmm.
If someone of us had a rain card, the rain card still scores.
Gotcha. So it's out of the field of the animals. So
Yes.
Alastor, you're the last person to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking. First, I think I will pollute the water.
Oh
So no
no.
more fishes.
Bye bye, fishies.
Then I will kill the bear.
Okay. By bear.
The bear gets eaten by a yeti.
Bear or bird?
Bear. Fluffy pachoncito stuff. And finally I will play a moose.
Okay, so score wise, I will only get 2 points.
Yeah.
Just 2 points.
So I'm at 19.
$19,
Points.
$21, and
And 21.
$10.
And that's the end of the game. Because it's 6 rounds for 3 players.
Yes. So
So
this was the last.
So when you're playing it with more people, is it essentially players times 2 is the amount of rounds you would be playing?
Oh, no, for 2 players are 8 rounds. For 3 players, 6. For 4 players, 4 rounds, and for 5 players, 5 rounds.
Gotcha.
You can play more one, but you must use you have to use the discard, so you must shuffle the cards again. So maybe for people that don't that want to know that there is just one fire and pollution card, and now it's at the discard, so the next of the game is not going to get out. So it could be. If you like to count the cards, you must play as we said. But if you doesn't matter and you don't want to count the cards, you can play any cycles as you want.
Makes sense. So this is going to Kickstarter when?
It's going to be on Kickstarter on 18th of August. We are finishing the reviews and seeing some things with the art and the expansions. It will be the core set with just the base game will be around $20. And the core set with all the 5th and 6th player expansion and all the different expansions that we are going to make with things like dual animals, different kinds of ecosystems is going to be around $35.
Is that US or is that
Yeah,
Canadian?
US.
US, so that probably be about 45 Canadian. So is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the game?
I don't think so. It's open on Tabletopia. If anyone wants to play, we'll send you the link so people can try it on their own.
Perfect.
And the rules are also free online. The print and play is in Board Game Geek in case you want to have it physical to try it. And that's all of it. We will be launching it through Access Stories account on August 18.
Perfect. We'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll catch you all next time at the table. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.